Close your eyes, take a slow breath, and let your body begin to relax. Tonight, we are about to step into one of the greatest what-ifs of human imagination, traveling faster than the speed of light. For over a century, science has told us that light is the ultimate limit, a boundary that nothing with mass can cross. But what if, just for tonight, in this guided journey of thought and imagination, we dared to cross that boundary? What if we could move faster than light itself, slipping beyond time and space, discovering secrets hidden in the deepest folds of the universe? The room around you grows quiet. The distractions of the day begin to fade. With every breath, you feel yourself releasing tension, your shoulders dropping, your mind slowing. You are preparing not just for sleep, but for a journey and adventure into realms no one has ever truly seen. Imagine standing at the edge of Earth, gazing up at the night sky. The stars above shimmer like scattered diamonds on a canvas of infinite black. Each one is a sun burning across light years of distance, its rays traveling for thousands, sometimes millions of years before reaching your eyes. In this moment, you realize every star you see is the past. Light takes time to travel, and so the night sky is not a mirror of the present, but a window into history. But tonight, you will no longer be bound by that delay. Tonight, you will go faster than the very light carrying those images to you. A ship waits for you not. A ship of metal and fuel, but a vessel of pure imagination, built from dreams and shaped by thought. It is silent, weightless, glowing softly like a star made solid. As you step inside, the walls dissolve into transparency, and all around you stretches the cosmos. The ship responds not to buttons or controls, but to your intention. And with a single thought, you tell it faster than light. The stars stretch, the Milky Way bends, the familiar constellations smear into streams of color. You feel no acceleration, no wind, no vibration, only stillness. Yet outside, galaxies flicker past in moments, as if the universe itself has become a rushing river and you are floating downstream. What once would take billions of years now passes in heartbeats. You drift past Orion, past Andromeda, past galaxies so distant their light would never have reached Earth in the lifespan of humanity. And yet, here you are, watching them pass like lanterns in a dark ocean. The further you go, the quieter your mind becomes. Traveling faster than light has a paradoxical effect. The faster you move, the more peaceful you feel, as though speed itself has been transformed into serenity. You look to your left, and a nebula blooms vast clouds of gas and dust, glowing pink and violet, birthing stars in slow, silent cradles. You look to your right, and a black hole bends reality, its gravity warping the fabric of space, stretching starlight into rings of fire. And then, in an instant, both fade behind you, swallowed by the speed at which you travel. But something begins to change. Moving faster than light is not like traveling faster than sound, where a boom shatters the air. No, this is different. This is stranger. The universe itself begins to shift. Colors you've never seen appear, hues beyond the human spectrum. Shapes ripple in the distance, as though space is not empty, but alive. A canvas being repainted with every passing moment. Could it be that moving faster than light allows you to see not just further into space, but deeper into reality itself? Time begins to lose its meaning. Seconds feel like hours. Hours feel like eternities. Or perhaps no time is passing at all. Faster than light. You sleep outside of cause and effect. Enter in a place where before and after have no distinction. You begin to wonder, if you can travel faster than light, can you also travel backward through time? Can you see the beginning of the universe? Can you glimpse the end? The ship hums softly, lullaby for your journey. Your eyelids grow heavier, but your mind remains open, wondering. Faster than light, you glide past the limits of the observable universe. This is the edge, the farthest distance from Earth where light has had time to reach us since the Big Bang. 2 human eyes, this should be the boundary. But for you, there is no boundary. You cross it effortlessly, entering a realm no telescope can ever capture. Beyond the edge, the darkness deepens, but it is not empty. Strange. Structures rise from the void threads of light, cosmic filaments stretching across unimaginable distances, weaving galaxies into patterns like veins in the body of the cosmos. You follow one filament, tracing its path until it bends and twists into another. You realize you are moving not through emptiness, but through a living web of reality itself. And then something unexpected happens. The stars begin to repeat. Patterns you saw before reappear, slightly shifted, slightly different. Could it be that the universe is curved, looping back on itself, faster than light? You may have outrun the horizon only to circle back into familiar space, or perhaps you have crossed into something new, an alternate version of the cosmos, parallel but not identical. As you drift, you think of Earth, small, fragile, a single blue dot floating in all this immensity. From here, it seems impossibly distant, but also impossibly precious. Faster than light, you could return in an instant, collapsing all distances, folding the cosmos like a sheet of paper. Yet, for now, you choose to continue forward, deeper into the unknown. Galaxies blur into rivers of light. Time itself unravels. You pass what may be the universe's bubbles of reality, floating in an endless sea, each with its own stars, its own laws of physics, its own stories waiting to be told. And through it all, you feel safe, calm, at rest, because this is not just a journey outward. This is a journey inward, into imagination, into wonder, into the dreamscape of the cosmos. Faster than light, you realize the truth. It is not about reaching a destination. It is about surrendering to the infinite. The universe has no final edge, no final answer. It is an endless unfolding. And tonight, as you drift deeper into sleep, you are part of that unfolding. You are starlight. You are motion. You are the calm at the center of infinite speed. So breathe deeply. Let the hum of the ship fade into silence. Let the stars blur into soft, glowing mist, and allow yourself to drift, not just through space, but into the vast expanse of rest. Tonight, you travel faster than light, not to escape the universe, but to embrace it in all its endless beauty. And as your body sinks into sleep, The journey continues, quietly, peacefully, eternally. Breathe deeply and let yourself sink even further into the silence of this journey. The first part of our voyage took you beyond the familiar constellations, past the limits of the observable universe, and into a realm where light itself could not guide you. But tonight, as we continue, you will drift even further into the questions that linger when speed no longer matters, when time no longer restrains, and when imagination is your only compass. The ship hums softly around you, like a cradle rocking gently in the cosmic dock. Outside, the stars have become threads of silver light, stretched so far by your unimaginable velocity that they resemble rivers flowing across an infinite night. Every breath you take echoes in this silence, each exhale carrying you deeper into relaxation. Faster than light, there is no rush. Faster than light, there is only stillness. Imagine now that your ship slows not because it must, but because you will. It's so. Ahead, an enormous spiral galaxy turns in the void, arms coiled with billions of stars, glowing faintly blue and gold. Its light should have taken 200 million years to reach you, yet you arrived in an instant. You drift closer, gliding past clusters of suns, worlds orbiting them, and nebulae swirling like cosmic storms. On one distant planet, you glimpse vast oceans shining like mirrors, reflecting a star you have never seen before. On another, crystalline mountains rise higher than Earth's tallest peaks, glowing faintly as if they store the starlit itself. You linger, not to measure, not to conquer, but simply to observe, to breathe, to dream. Beyond this galaxy, others appear countless in number. They stretch across the horizon in every direction, weaving together like luminous islands scattered across a cosmic sea. And then, as you continue your faster-than-light journey, the galaxies themselves begin to form shapes, vast patterns so enormous they defy comprehension. Walls of galaxies rise like ridges of a cosmic mountain range. Empty voids opened like valleys where almost nothing exists. The universe reveals itself not as random, but as a tapestry, a structure too vast for ordinary perception. Yet from here you see it clearly, and it feels alive. As you drift, your thoughts return to earth. How small it must seem now, a single grain of sand compared to this endless expanse. And yet, how extraordinary that such a small place could give birth to beings who can imagine all of this, who can ask what lies beyond light, who can dream of reaching it. You realize that this journey is not just about where you are going, it's about what it means to be human, to wonder, to seek, and to rest in the arms of mystery. Faster than light, time becomes fluid. You find yourself watching the birth of stars, clouds collapsing under gravity until nuclear fire ignites. Then, in the same moment, you see the death of stars, their cores collapsing, releasing bursts of energy brighter than entire galaxies. You see black holes form, swallowing matter and bending reality. You see new elements forged in stellar furnaces, destined one day to form planets, oceans, and life. It is us, though, beyond the speed of light. Past and future are not separate, but a single flowing river you can observe all at once. Your eyelids grow heavier, your breath slower. Outside, the ship glides through a nebula larger than imagination. clouds of glowing dust swirling in every color of the spectrum. Shapes appear in the mist towers, arches, waves carved not by hands but by physics, by the breath of the universe itself. And yet they look familiar, like echoes of dreams you visioned before. You realize that in every cloud, in every star, there is a reflection of yourself, a reminder that the universe is not separate from you. You are part of it. You always have been. Now, imagine the ship bending not just speed, but dimensions. You pass through a corridor of folded space, a tunnel woven out of light itself. On the other side, you do not find stars, but something stranger, an endless plane of glowing energy, stretching in all directions, pulsing slowly like the heartbeat of creation. Could this be the foundation of all reality? Could it be that traveling faster than light reveals not just distant places, but the hidden layers beneath existence? You drift across this glowing plane, feeling its calm vibration wash through you. Each pulse synchronizes with your breath, slowing it, softening it, until you are weightless, timeless, drifting deeper into the quiet. This is not just a journey across space, it is a journey into the fabric of being itself. Eventually, the ship rises again, back into the familiar sea of galaxies. But something has changed. The stars no longer look like distant suns. They look like memories, like ideas, shining softly in the dark. You begin to wonder, is the universe outside of you, or is it inside? Are you traveling across galaxies, or across the dreamscape of your own mind? Faster than light, perhaps there is no difference. And so you continue, passing through endless space, through infinite time, through the quiet and the wonder. You see universes bubble into existence, expanding like ripples in a pond. You see others collapse, vanishing into silence. You see possibilities, realities, where Earth is different, where stars are born in new patterns, where life takes shapes you cannot even imagine. And through it all, you feel calm, because faster than light, there is no destination. There is only the journey. As your body sinks deeper into rest, let your mind drift with this ship. Let the stars blur into mist. Let the galaxies become soft lanterns glowing in the distance. And know that you are safe, you are calm, you are infinite. Faster than light, you are no longer bound by limits. Faster than light, you are part of eternity. And now, as you continue your journey, allow yourself to drift into sleep, carrying the universe with you, carrying the calm of infinity into your dreams.